It's Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is the last day of September. So Scraptember has been phenomenal. The Scrappy Sisters have just blown it out of the park again this year. Um, and huge thank you to them for putting this amazing monthly hop on. And thank you to everybody who has played along and supported us and watched videos, and it's just amazing. So the last prompt for today is texture. So I am starting off with a like tree stencil from Scrapping Reflections. I put some white modeling paste through it and I let it dry. And now I am adding 2 colors of Distress ink. One is Gathered Twig, and the other one is not in my little thing right now. Let me see if it's in this one over here. Rusty Hinge. And I'm just kind of randomly putting it on and trying to get that color more on the top of the texture paste than on the background itself, but it does both. But I think that it looks really cool. I really like how it looks. So I've got that part all done, and I am documenting a picture of a tree from one of our hikes in Denali Park. And so that is why I am going to back it on this kind of map paper to represent that we saw this while we were out on a hike. And I'm just going to do a thin mat. And then I was like, oh, I need some more texture, right? So I went and grabbed this tissue paper. Now it's a gold tissue paper, but the other side is a little less gold and maybe a little more brownish neutral, because I actually don't think I have any brown tissue paper. Probably not a color that I usually gravitate towards. So I'm going to add this texture to it, and then I will pop the whole thing up on Fun Foam. So that's going to give me a little bit more texture. Now you can see off to the right, I have pulled all kinds of texture things. So I have some ribbon. This is like rose ribbon. I'm not sure where it came from. I think it's back in the day when we used to go to convention and you could buy, just like pieces of it. And so I have some of that, and it's brown. And then I have a piece of Frazzle from Color Rush Studio. I also have some white pom-pom trim from Color Rush Studio as well. I've also pulled out some corrugated pieces and some wood veneer, because all of that is textural. And I think I pulled some flare as well. So everything that I could think of that was textural, that's what I'm going with. So I'm going to do 2 embellishment clusters. I'm going to do one in the upper left-hand corner and one in the bottom right-hand corner. So I have this bloom where you are planted down there, and I'm going to put that on top of the ribbons. I've got a couple of leaf pieces. I pulled a couple of floral pieces from a Jen Hadfield collection. I also had this cut apart, and it's a ribbon, and it says, "You are first place in my heart," which is just going to kind of be funny when I talk a little bit more about the tree. And then I found one of these bows, so I'm going to add that as well. And I think this is where I'm going to add a flare. I'm going to add an epoxy flare and then a regular flare. I'm also going to add a couple of leaf wood veneer pieces to kind of round out those clusters. So this tree looks like a butt. And we thought it was really funny. And so we had to take a picture of it. And not only did we take a picture of it, but it gets its own layout. Like my album has lots of photos in it. And so a lot of them have more than one photo on there. Like this could have very well easily gone with a bunch of other photos of a hike, but I just liked it so much. And so, yeah, it gets its own. And I put in the top the title, which is Butt Tree. So that is going to do it for Scraptember. Thank you, everybody. I do have a couple close-ups. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. And here is my final layout again. So remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you tomorrow for 30 days of sketches. Bye.